Okay guys, it's been months again, and I am renovating my base. I decided that I really didn't like the look of this room, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I also didn't like the look of this part I really did like, but I didn't like the look of like the stairs down here and stuff. So I decided to kind of renovate this, make this go straight, and I don't know what I'm going to do with all the stuff below it. I feel like I'll tear it out and move it, but I want to go with more of a nature style throughout the whole base, because I really did enjoy that. And then through here, I still want to have like a storage room and stuff, but I don't want it to be completely just chests like this. I went ahead and put a furnace room in, and then an ethos style door. So you hit this, door opens, got a 3-wide portal. Behind here I'm going to have like a couple nether related farms, and then there's a button in here to close it from the inside, but you don't really need that because you can just walk back through and the pressure plate closes. All these have blaze rods in, and that's basically what I've been doing this whole time. Here, I did a little bit of mining. I don't know what my ender chest looked like last time, but there it is now. I've been using my fortune pick just as a work pick, and it's like taking a beating. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and in this episode install an automatic farm. So I got some feather falling boots so I don't take damage when I jump down. An automatic farm that, you know, bud switch harvests sugarcane, melons, and pumpkins. And now I built one of these in a creative world, so let's see if I can do it again in this world, duplicating the exact same design. So I want to go ahead and do a piston design here. So we need a monostable circuit, so that's this, and then go one further. Now the farms will be on either side. This is the center, so I can go ahead and use this center to do stuff, I believe. That'll show. Okay, that's kind of a problem, because I need a monostable circuit right here, like that, and I can't go up any higher. So let's see. Oh, no, it needs to go here anyway, never mind. Okay, so this can still be stone brick, that's good. I've also been using my silk touch pick now as a pick because I want to save my fortune one, but also because I need the stone for repeaters. So, there's that. This block, or this one here needs to be a repeater. Then go over here, and this one needs to be a block. And this is what's called a monostable circuit. So if I just go over here and take, I think that should still send a signal. Go ahead and mine these blocks out. Like I said, right below my base. I don't have that much space to work with. And go ahead and just send power to this piston here. The monostable circuit will make it so that the blocks should retract like. Okay, that's that, but that means that the current isn't getting carried through. So this does need to go like that. I don't know how many blocks that is. I don't know if that's like the maximum that redstone can travel. But we're going to find out. So here we go. Still doesn't work. I'm not the best at redstone, guys. Let's try switching this. This might need to be the other way around because I had one of these built like as a demonstration, but I figured you guys knew what a monostable circuit was, and you're probably yelling at me, so I just let. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it opens and closes. Just have to push the button. Then just go ahead and seal this off. I hope I can put a block there. Yep, didn't break anything there. So that is basically, I don't think that cut into the space here. I carved out a little bit of space just to get an idea for how long I want this farm. And so, the farm itself is, I'm going to need an item elevator of some sort, but it's 2 wide dirt on either side, so I need to go 1 more along this side, which I can't do. Here, let me just, it's easier if I just start past this piston door here. So if I go, I can't, okay. That way I don't run into any problems with, like, because I need all the blocks above here. So then I go ahead and carve this out. I really do need a haste beacon. I don't know if you guys noticed in my ender chest, but I do have wither skulls. Wither skelly farmed a little bit. I hope that doesn't interfere. It shouldn't. The top layer needs to be glowstone anyway, or some sort of light source. I'm mainly building this farm for pumpkins because I want a renewable light source that isn't glowstone, and because I don't have that much glowstone. And what I do have left, I do want for potion customizer, which I will build at some point. Alright, go ahead and fill this up. Okay, now I don't believe this is a full 15 blocks, which is how far you can make this design. I think it might actually be something like 14 blocks because of the way that you make the bud switch. I made, like I said, as far as I know, I'm certainly not the first person to do this design, but I made it in a creative world and tested it first, and it worked. So I'm going to go grab more dirt and see if I have any dirt anywhere. There's 31, okay. As you can see, I'm carrying the materials for the farm, so... there won't be a way to shut this from the inside just because you can just shut it when you leave. I don't feel like I need a way to shut it from the inside. Right, so there's that. This will be the center, just a 1 gap block in between. I'll never have to come back here. It's fully automatic. But this will be where the pistons go. So I'll need a whole bunch of pistons. I'll explain how this design works in a second. Okay, let me grab this water source out here is infinite, so if you grab from this center here, it's infinite. So 2 bits of water should be good enough, but I'll just go ahead and bring another one, make an infinite source out here. It uses what are called bud switches, block update detector switches. That's the full name. Basically, a bud switch is just it'll detect, it's a piston that will move when a block changes on one of the faces of that piston. But there's a way to make like a long bud switch thing. I don't know what you would call it. But it's essentially a line of pistons that are bud switches. And that's what we're going to be building for this farm, because it just allows you to make a huge line of pistons from just a bunch of connected pistons. And that's just how you make your sugarcane and pumpkin farms. So I think I'm gonna end up needing 1 more repeater, but I'm gonna go ahead and plant the sugarcane just to get it out of my inventory. Alright, so this is 13 long. That's fine. It doesn't really matter how long it is. It doesn't need to be the most efficient in the world. I just want to get it up and running. You know, just as soon as possible, just start getting drops from it. So I'm going to go ahead and craft as many pistons as I can, and 2 of them need to be sticky pistons. So I need cobblestone. And if that was 13, I need 26 pistons in total. I did get some materials ready for this. But clearly not enough. Okay, there's all the pistons I can craft with that. And I'll show you how we're going to set this up. So I need 2 sticky pistons. And those are going to go at this end. It doesn't really matter which end they go, but that one, it needs to go. This is going to be the melon side, so it needs to go here, and you need a redstone block there. And then your regular pistons will go along there in a second. So you need, coming off of here, to make this bud switch, you need a regular piece of redstone, and then a repeater, and then that repeater goes into a block, goes up here, goes up here, and then this is where your redstone current is going to go, as far as you can take it, so basically as long as your farm is. So for me, that's going to be this whole distance here. So that goes all the way over to here, and that won't connect to that, so I should be good to just go ahead and connect this, make sure that it travels all the way down. It does. And then put pistons, regular pistons, here, going all the way along. As you can see, every time we place one, that updates the piston next to it, and it makes a bud switch. So if we were to grow a melon or a pumpkin, it gets placed and pushed and breaks. So that's how this is going to work. And there's going to be a hopper underneath running along it that basically is what will pick it all up. Hopper or minecart running underneath, and it'll pick it up through the block, and that'll be that. So I'm going to duplicate this design for there and here, and I'll see you guys as soon as I'm done. Alright guys, I'm back. And here it is. So, we got our little door, still functional, our chest, and I put a workbench here. I think that was there last time. I need a way to light this room still, but here it is. The chest is 1 block lower than I'd like it to be, but I'm going to go ahead and show the redstone and explain why that is. So, actually, the hardest part of this was the item elevator. Because I couldn't do like a standard glass one, because there wasn't really space, and I only needed to go up 2 blocks. And I didn't have space to do a 2 block tall item elevator, so I ended up doing a 1 block tall. Same design as what's in the chicken farm, actually, just a self-powering dropper. And you can see the 2 minecarts circling around here. This is the melon farm design, melon pumpkin, which I still need to actually close this off. So let me go ahead and, oops, missed that jump. Let me head over here, and I'll explain if I can make this jump. And when I can't, I just go ahead and do this. Alright. So yeah. The first 8 are pumpkins, the last 5 are melons, because I don't need melons as badly as I wanted pumpkins, but I wanted the farm to do both. So there you go, sealed in, should be fairly efficient. The sugarcane farm didn't go the entire 14 blocks, because the water actually stops that. This water right here actually I ran into it, so I had to, you know, scrap that, basically. So yeah, that's basically it. I finished the fully automatic farm, and I turned on the sounds. You can't really hear the minecart too much, but I don't know. It works pretty well, I guess. I've already got some stuff from it just being in production for a little while. Haven't been on the server very much. In fact, the authentication servers were actually down, so I wasn't able to get this video done until just now. But I'd like to ask you guys, now that I'm back on BRMC, what should I build? I know I'm going to do a nether farm back here, and I want a potion customizer, so I might actually do it here. Here, let's take a walk. I want to make sure that that isn't going to go outside of the mountain. Because remember, I built my base into a mountain. What would you guys like me to build in my base? What do you guys want? And what do you think if I just scrap the industrial room and just turn it into my mine? I'm thinking about just scrapping it. I know it has the auto chicken killers, but I can honestly rebuild those anywhere. And I really don't want the room. It causes lag with all the chickens. And honestly, it just kind of, it doesn't really fit. Like, I don't know what to put in it. And that elevator that I built last episode, if I pick that up, I can gain a lot of redstone from it. And it doesn't work. Let's see if it works while I record. It doesn't work for anyone except me, and it doesn't usually work when I record. So we'll find out. I did a bunch of mining, like I said, off camera. And let me go ahead and show you guys. But anyway, this, yeah, see, it didn't work while recording. But, it works most of the time, just on my own. But yeah, see, it's really, when my computer lags, because like I said, right now I'm getting about 30 frames, and I get usually like over 100 regularly, it just barely works. So this elevator really isn't good. I can tear it out and gain a lot of resources back from it. Move these chicken killers somewhere, and then repurpose this room into something else. So let me know what you guys think. And one last check on the automatic farm. We'll see if it's actually done anything. But again, the whole farm is bud switch powered, really easy to build. I hope my showing it in the video was clear enough. Yeah, it's got a pumpkin there. Hope my showing in the video was clear enough. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks.